And this is the opening night. Here it is, after all the months of planning.
Well, it takes years to put these kinds of projects together, and for it to have all come like this, and the dress rehearsal went, I dare say, really well, and we hope the performance tonight is as exciting as that went.
And so if you look around, do you see your regular audience interspersed?
No, this is a lot of new people, a lot of theater people, a lot of people perhaps who've never been to an opera at all, and it'll be interesting to hear what they have to say.
A great sense of excitement, and I hear the dress rehearsal went very well.
Dress rehearsal was really successful, and one of the great pleasant surprises about this whole project is how fabulous the Wyly sounds. It wasn't built for opera, but actually the acoustic is nearly as good as we have across the street.
Yeah, it was built for amplified singing.
And of course, we're not doing any amplification. We have wonderful world-class singers who can fill the largest houses, but nonetheless, the quality of the sound is exceeded our expectations, and that's always good news.
This is your big moment now.
It is. It's actually really interesting to be working the front lobby at the Wyly versus the Winsphere. It's a very different experience and a really great crowd. I mean, we're excited.
And I've asked this of Jonathan and Keith. Do you see your regular patrons? Or?
We do see a few, but it's really interesting to see a lot of new faces. A lot of people I haven't seen in a while, and a lot of younger faces. So that's good too.
So what are you expecting?
Well, I have to admit I saw the dress rehearsal, and I'm excited to be back. You have no idea. It's incredible. It's a wonderful production.
So you're cheating. You've already seen it.
I am cheating. Yeah, I'm cheating, but I would have come back anyway.
I thought it was a masterful production. I just thought at first it was inaccessible, and it took me a while to wrap my mind around it all, and in my ears, and we were very close to the pit, so I could see the intensity of the musicians and all that they were doing, and just right on cue. I mean, it was just such a broad experience, so, and yet intimate. I mean, I felt like I was just in the eeriness with them. So, and I love this setting. It was so different. You're so close to the stage, and just the three characters. I mean, it was just so powerful. You could really hear all the nuances of sound, and just the acrobatic that it was that each of the singers was asked to do. I mean, just vocally, to the range. I sing a little bit, and I can't even imagine it. It would just be impossible for me to do that when the vocal line does not follow the orchestral line. That would be very difficult for anyone.
You survived.
We survived. we thrived, actually. I'm really excited, very pumped about this.
And so you were back there playing the out-of-tune piano, the real piano, the celesta, and keeping all that rolling back there?
Yeah, I did. And I also had my drumstick out for when I had to beat the inside of the piano, so that went really well. Actually, I broke it at final dress, so they fixed the piano for today.
You broke the piano?
I did. I hit a few hammers off because I was a little too excited about it. So I watched myself tonight.
She really just caught all of those multiply changing rhythms just remarkably.
Yeah, she really did. As an orchestra, to work with a conductor like that is very rare, and to also have those complex rhythms equate to something musical is an even bigger deal for us. So she made sense out of a lot of stuff that might not have made sense initially, so we had a good time with her.
Well, here you are, the hero.
What a nice evening. The singers outdid themselves, the orchestra outdid themselves. Everyone was working together to create this dramatic piece happen.
What was remarkable, and one conductor to another, was the amazing way that you communicated the feel of each of those time signatures. It was just not a progression of beats. I mean, you felt the change of those meters, in such a wonderful way.
Well, at one point when you start to work on the score and you know it so well, it becomes integrated in your body that there are no meters anymore. They're just the rhythm of the whole piece, and you sort of, definitely you have to make clear where the downbeat is, but it becomes really integrated in your body. And so that's where I like to be when I get to a performance.
Well, you certainly were there. It was just remarkable.
Thank you.
And I think you should be very pleased.
I am very pleased, and I'm very proud of Dallas Opera for putting this masterpiece that's rarely done to the audience. I think it's wonderful.
Well, I hope you come back soon.
I hope so too.